The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. And if you don't know anything else on this day, know that you deserve to be blessed. We want to welcome you to Title in the Morning. Good morning. Good morning, and peace and blessings to you. Hey, everybody. Look, y'all, I really want you to take a moment, right? And just this morning, on this Thursday, I want you to just take a moment and just say thank you to yourself. Say thank you to yourself, right? This morning, I want you to thank yourself for what has been going on in your life. Now, I'm not saying you're being selfish and you can't thank God and you can't do this and do that, but I want you to sit in a moment and thank yourself. There have been things going around, things happening, right? And I want you to thank yourself. I want you to thank yourself, right? Today is Thursday. We're on our way heading toward the weekend. We got Friday tomorrow. It's a little crisp out here in Houston, Texas. I don't know how it is for everybody else. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a moment and just sit in what that is, right? And so I had a thought, right? And I said to myself, and myself said, what you going to talk about this morning, right? And what I thought about this morning was that I need to be thankful, right? I need to be thankful for all that's happening for me and going on with me. So I want to say this to you all, for those of you all who are watching, who's going to be watching later on. I am a part of a mini movie, a short movie that's called And We Rest on Giants. So we taped this some time ago. And so just this year, they premiered it at I'm trying to think, the USCHA conference, right? That was in Puerto Rico. And that was the first time that anybody premiered. I had never seen it myself or anything like that. And so I want to start this off this morning by saying sometimes you have to be okay with where you're at and to know that things are good and to know that things are going to be great for you. Okay. So with that being said, I wanted to just say that, and then we're going to get on into it. So this morning, right? This morning, I want to ask you, what's in your cup? What's in your cup? What's in your cup? Ladies and gentlemen, look, what's in your cup this morning? What's in your cup is thank you. Thank you, Titan, for standing up. And I'm talking to myself, and I want you to do the same thing for you. Thank you, Titan, for standing up. Thank you, Titan, for telling your truth. Thank you, Titan, for being uneasy and not knowing where it's going to go, but you went ahead and you did it, right? Thank you, Titan, for finally seeing that you are great, you are wonderful, you are blessed just the way you are. Thank you, Titan. In your cup this morning, it should be thank you. Thank you. It's in your cup this morning. Thank you. I want to thank you for doing all those things that people said you couldn't. I want to thank you for standing up and being responsible for you. I want to thank you for understanding that it's not easy, but I kept moving. I kept pushing. I want to thank you this morning. To all of y'all this morning, I want to thank you for doing what you needed to do for you. You with me? In this cup this morning, it's thank you. It's thank you. When was the last time you thanked yourself? When was the last time you said, good job? When was the last time you stood back and looked in the mirror and you said, you better? When was the last time? So think about it. This morning, I don't want you to think that Titan is saying, oh, this, and this. No. Look, you know what? Do what you got to do for you. Understand who you are, where you are, and what you're doing, and go forward, right? And so a lot of times what will happen is that we will have a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, I was a little something on. All right. We will have a moment. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Willie. Oh, and okay, thank you. In your cup, baby. Thank you. Now, I'm going to say a little something because Willie is my 3, right? Willie is my frat brother. And I always, look, sometimes my village, my gang, my tribe, they be telling me, Titan, can you stop? But I always thank them for doing the things that they do. Sometimes they do stuff without even knowing that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes Willie will call me up, and I'm going to put Willie on the spot just for a moment. He'll call me up and say, hey, let's go eat. And y'all know I love to eat, right? But he'll say, let's go eat, right? And it's not nothing to it. There's no airs to it. We go and sit down and then we talk. We break bread. Y'all remember my episode on the Titan Capri experience. We break bread. And it's always good for me to be able to do this and go forward. So this is what I want to say this morning. Take a moment and thank yourself for just being who you are. Thank yourself for overcoming and accomplishing. Thank yourself because you know that 10, 5, 6 years ago, however long it's been, you wouldn't have been able to do this, but you're doing it now. There are moves, there are shifts, there are things that are going on. You got to thank yourself. Thank yourself. Sometimes, look, you got to thank yourself for just getting up in the morning. Okay. Hey, good morning, Mom. Good morning. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes you just got to thank yourself for getting up in the morning. And I know that may sound a little like, okay, Titan, really? I'm going to thank myself for getting up? Yes, because there have been times that I have not wanted to get out the bed. There have been times that I have sat on the side of the bed at certain jobs, and I wondered for 30 minutes whether or not I was going in. I remember I had a job one time, and things were getting so crazy on the job that I drove all the way to work in the parking lot, and I called in and drove back home. Thank yourself for making a decision to put you first. Thank yourself, right? That's what's in the cup. Thank you. It's in the cup this morning. I want to thank you for all of you tuning in, for all of you promoting and supporting and pushing and pulling anything that has Titan Capri on it. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want you to take a moment and just close your eyes just for a moment and just say thank you. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be rambunctious with it. Just say thank you. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do is say thank you. There was a time that I couldn't thank myself. There was a time that I couldn't live for myself. There was a time that I didn't understand whether or not I deserved to be thanked. Right. And so a lot of people will say, thank you, Titan. Right. But I never said it to myself. I never thanked myself for getting up and moving and pushing and pulling. So what's in your cup this morning is thank you. Let's go ahead and take a sip of what's in that cup, baby. Let's take a sip. I had to take a sip of that thank you, baby. I had to take a sip of that. Come on, one more time. I had to take a sip of that thank you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I know I didn't already started into the sip, but here's the thing. I was a part of that screening last night for And We Rest on Giants. And everybody was, not everybody, but there was a lot of people that were thanking me for my story and thanking Shadon and thanking Kevin for doing, the short. And I really got to thinking, it's so great when you are in your moment, when you're in your element, when you don't have to put on any airs, when you don't have to pretend like you're somebody else. It is such a great feeling for you to be in that moment and thank yourself. I'm thankful that I was open enough to go ahead and accept this. I'm thankful that I was open enough, or that I was standing in my truth enough to go forward and to push. I'm thankful that I was able to let all of the stigma and all of the shame and the hurt and all of that go in order to be. And I know people are probably going to say, Titan, you kind of full of yourself this morning. No, that's not what that is, right? Not that I got to explain anything, but I just want people to understand it's okay. It's okay to pat your own self on the back sometimes. It's okay to stand in, you did that. It's okay to know that you better. It's okay. We are in this world where we can't be thankful for we can't be thankful for the love that we're displaying when we weren't displaying no love just a couple of years ago. We can't be thankful for the fact that we're moving and shaking and making things happen when we wasn't doing this 2 years ago or 3 years ago. We can't be thankful for the fact that you love yourself when you wasn't loving yourself years ago. In 2019, I spoke my truth because I had been battling with whether or not I should be okay with who God made me to be. I was battling that. Because people will tell you, oh, Titan, you can't do that. Oh, well, Titan, you can't do that. How dare you do that, Titan? And I was thinking to myself, like, don't I deserve happiness? Don't I deserve peace? Don't I deserve love? Don't I deserve to just be thankful that I'm no longer hiding? I'm no longer pretending to be 5 different people. I'm thankful that I'm no longer ashamed of my diagnosis. I'm thankful that I'm no longer being that person that would not lie to you, but I wouldn't tell you the truth. I'm not telling you the truth. That's not for you. You know what I mean? And each his own. Each his own. Each his own. I do what I need to do for Titan, and that's what Titan does. So you have to do what you need to do for yourself. But this morning, it's all about thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. So picture this, right? Picture this. We want to thank you. Mm-hmm. So just imagine that you had to go somewhere and you stood there for, 15, 20, 30 minutes and you wondered to yourself, should I go? Should I do? Right? You wondered whether or not you were going to be great in doing what you were doing. You wondered. But I want to thank you for taking that step. I want to thank you for opening that door. I want to thank you for giving yourself a chance. I want to thank you for showing yourself grace. I want to thank you for showing yourself some love. Somebody told me yesterday that they had no idea. They had no idea what this one interaction would do for them until they did it. And they were so happy for it. They was crying and they were happy that they put themselves first. And I said to them, I said, thank you. Thank you for allowing you to be who you are. Thank you for putting yourself first. Thank you for loving yourself. Well, no, Titan, that's not what I was doing. No, that's exactly what you were doing. And that's exactly what you did. You loved yourself. You put yourself first. You stepped out of that stigma. You stepped around that shame. And you did what was best for you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and I want to thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and I want to thank you. Right? Come here. Come here. Whatever that is that you want to do, whatever that is that you've been contemplating, whatever that is that you think is out of your reach, I want you to know that you can do it. You can reach it. You can go there. Stand in the mirror this morning and say thank you. And then make that decision to go ahead and do that thing. Go there. Understand that it's for you. Look, I'm going to tell you something, and y'all already know this. You will never have more than you can bear. That's real talk. Go, do, be. But think about this. Thank you. Thank you. Because whether you know it or not, you were the one that made the decision. Whether you know it or not, you were the one that said, I'm going to do this. And it doesn't matter what situation you're in. It doesn't matter how it's hidden. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter in this aspect, because things on the outside will push and pull you and stuff like that. But think about this. You made the decision. You made the choice, right? You said, okay, I'm not doing this no more because this is not good for me. I'm going to go here and do this because this is what's going to help me. This is what's going to take me to the next level. And that's what I want you to do. Understand that you are blessed. Understand that you are great. Understand that this life that we're living is ours. It's ours. What's in your cup this morning? Thank you. Right? Thank you for thinking about whether or not this is good for you. Thank you for getting out of that relationship. Thank you for getting out of that jam. Thank you for making a way when there was no way, according to other people. Thank you. Thank you. And I know this morning, y'all, it may seem a little deep. It may seem a little deep, but I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I had to really understand the power of thank you. I had to pat myself on the back because there were times that I didn't think I was going to make it. There were times that I didn't think that there was nothing that I could do to make my life better. But instead of me giving up, I pushed. And it might have been baby steps, but I pushed. So this morning, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. I'm thanking me, but I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you for always showing up and showing out. I'm thanking you for being my friend. I'm thanking you for being part of my village, my tribe, and my gang. And I'm thanking you for understanding where I am, who I am, and what I represent. You understand what I'm saying? Because just because you follow me or you tune in or you support me, that doesn't mean that you don't have no idea of who I am. You know who I am. You know what I represent. And I want to thank you for knowing that and still following and supporting and pushing and pulling for me. I want to thank you for that. So I know I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait a minute, hold on. Thank you. One more time. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Thank you. Okay. I'm almost there. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you. I don't want to ever feel like I don't matter, right? It's a hard thing when you feel you don't matter. It's a hard thing when you feel that you have been doing so much. You have been pushing and pulling and nobody understands and nobody recognizes. There have been days that you have felt like you want to give up and not be and don't do it, all of that stuff. But I want to say this, and I don't know who this is for, whoever this is right here, right here, right here, and right there, right? I want to thank you. I want to thank you. That's it. You don't have to pay nothing. You don't have to do nothing. This is for free. Why? Because I love you. Why? Because you're God's gift to this earth. Why? Because you deserve. I want to thank you for making the choice. I want to thank you for taking those steps. I want to thank you for not giving up. I want to thank you because that's all that we can do, right? That's all that we can do. Don't give up. Don't give up. Peace and blessings to you. Love to you. All of that good stuff. You turn over. When you see somebody today, when you come across somebody, when you text somebody today, tell them thank you. If they've done anything to do, anything to support you, anything to love you, anything to make you feel better in your life, anything to open a door, anything to congratulate you on whatever it is that you're doing in this world right now, I want you to tell them thank you. You don't have to explain. You don't have to do none of that. Just say, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. That's it. Text them, call them, message them, send them whatever it is, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a bullhorn and yell it into the outside into the sky if that's what you want to do. But don't let today go by without you telling them thank you. And it could be anybody. It could be anybody that you feel that has stepped in, that has showed you that they are there for you. Tell them thank you. And then tell yourself thank you because you did it. You pushed, you pulled, you made it happen. Baby, look, what's in your cup? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Now, as y'all noticed this morning, I don't have the goblet, but I have my Titan Capri cup. Y'all shoot me a little message if you would like to get one. I got some on standby over here. Y'all shoot me a little message and let me know. But look, thank you. Thank you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, there was no other reason you were put on this earth other than to be blessed and to be a blessing. And if you're blessing, then you're blessed. And if you're blessed, then you're a blessing. You better read. You better get that. You better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you. Until next time. Now, I won't be next week, right? Because it's Thanksgiving and we're all in. But the week after, look, ladies and gentlemen, y'all come on back. Y'all come in. It's Titan in the morning. And I want to thank you. Until next time, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.